The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Driving on and making good progress. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic. Kimmich. Now Albert Ferrer. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's McAllister. Totti. And here's Ibrahimovic. Both sides exercising caution for now. Played into space. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Filippo Inzaghi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Inzaghi. Gets a good foot in there. Xavi Alonso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Inzaghi. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is well cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to get rid. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Albert Ferrer getting up there! And it's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Nigeria have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Saka. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Mbappe is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kimmich.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
And
department.
he's picked out the run. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Knocks it out wide. Some really good ball movement. Totti. Totti! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nigeria with the corner. They're first. Ibrahimovic! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Xavi Alonso, that is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Azar. And he's being shifted off it. Kimmich. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for a runner. That's the keeper's ball. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
It's Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive. Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Baresi. Rijkaard. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Kimmich. Great work on the overlap. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Koundé. Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality. And
Ibrahimovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Pretty robust defending.
Koundé. Baresi. That's Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saka cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Albert Ferrer. There will be a throw-in.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Akanji can clear it away.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And reclaimed it in a trap. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alonso. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. In with the challenge. McAllister. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? And it's Albert Ferrer. And that's aimed into the middle. Koundé can get it clear. And it's Zanetti. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger. Now it's Mbappe. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Moved on forwards. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Tries to thread one through. Pedri.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Inzaghi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Arsenal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Totti, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! And he's stuck it away! They have stolen level at the last! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's a cute ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Minute has been indicated.
Quality ball. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Akanji gets over and intercepts. 4 extra minutes added on.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious.
And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and